Well, we have 3 kids, so we want to make sure that they're all taken care of if anything were to happen to both of us. And just the fact that he does dangerous things like race cars, and we go on trips just the 2 of us without our kids at times. We just wanted to make sure that everything was in order. Well, a huge issue for us was setting up the guardianship, who was going to take care of our kids. That's why we've never done this before. We didn't know who we wanted to take care of our kids, and Julie had a lot of information to give us to help, go through that process. The process was real simple. We just had to lay out what we wanted to happen with our, with all of our assets and with our kids, and give that information. I feel great. We both my husband and I feel very relieved that it's all done, and we can relax a little bit, when we do go on trips, just the 2 of us, we'll feel good. My husband's leaving tonight on a plane trip, so I'm glad that's all taken care of.
Fortunately from our standpoint, we had heard Julia talk to Shelley and a group of moms and about the opportunity to come talk and what does it look like to protect yourself. We didn't really know exactly what that meant, but so it was making it really be hit home, obviously, to us, and be more serious about what we need to do to take the next steps. And the great thing was that they were all just one package of one solution, without having to, from my standpoint, do any research on my own. That's very comforting to know that I can walk into a situation and say, tell me what it is that I could potentially need, and then with just a few simple questions, be able to get the services and the solutions that I need. Everything is taken care of. I do believe that there's not a document that I would need, or a solution or service that I would need from a protection standpoint for my family that isn't covered.
The hardest part is finding a person that you trust and that you can share your life that intimately with, and to think of those details, because it is something that can be painful to think about, the thought of you not being there for your children. But if you find the right attorney, they are great at holding your hand and helping you every step of the way, and helping you break it down into the little steps so that you can think with your head and be able to make those decisions that your heart wants you to make.